Hey everyone, guess what? I'm up in the wheelhouse. I'm going to give you a little tour. Be right back. Well, folks, let's do this tour, okay? As you come up the stairs, of course, they have a little refrigerator and a microwave, coffee machine, a little sink, because they need to have some of their cold drinks and so forth. It's just like a little station. They even keep up here their snacks. Now, everybody's probably going to ask that major question that they ask all van dwellers and so forth. How do they go potty? They got a little commode right here. So they just put it on autopilot and hopefully hurry up and get the job done. No, I'm only kidding. I have no idea how they do all this. No, but here's more of their snacks. We're going to pan around here. I also see some of the view from outside because we're pulled over right now. So this is a side desk. So where they get some paperwork done when we're pulled over like this. So, but look at that view. So we're coming around to the main area. So this is where they steer this boat. Right there. So we have a computer to keep an eye and send out reports. Over here is some part of our navigation system, and so is this. So somebody asks, how do they see way above in front of them? We have sounder poles out there that sends out little radioactive waves back to the boat to let them know if there's anything in front and also way down deep in the water. Here's some of the radios to talk with for communications, and over here as well. Of course, that's the captain's chair. Slides right up. Usually when the engines are running, they have what we call a dead man alarm. So if they don't move these guys just a little bit for, I would say, every, I think, 5 seconds or 10 seconds, so that alarm will go off, and it also goes off everywhere down off the boat. That's to let them know that the wheelhouse is something happened to the captain. Of course, he's got the lighting system. There's also, too, the sensor. If they don't move around, that alarm will go off as well. But this is how it looks from the view up there. You can see way back behind us as well. But that's the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, folks, I bet you're wondering, what the hell she got on her head? Well, y'all been asking for certain tours of certain areas of the boat. I got permission. But for me to do it, I gotta wear these ear protections. So, we'll be right back, and I'll show you the tour of the engine room. Here we go, folks. I'm gonna try and see if my new dead cat buff is gonna work. Now, right now, the engines are considered off because we're just sitting here. But listen just how loud it is, just for this. Now, so first, over in here is the control booth. I can't do too much in reference. That, of course, is the chief engineer's room. So here we go. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize it was that loud and you couldn't hear me talk because I had those funky things on my head. Anyways, These are two large engines that we have. This is the first one. Both of them are 8-cylinder, 3,050 horsepower. I will put down the model number and the complete description somewhere right around here. But as you can see, these guys are huge. If you look down, that's just idling, and that's how loud it is. This is one side. Before I show you the next side, we're going to take a look over here. Here's a control panel that he also got to keep an eye on too. Very high voltage. I think you get your hair curly on that one. Yes, the hearing protection must be worn at all times. Inside this room is our generators. They're Cummins 6-cylinder generators. Can you imagine having that outside your van or RV around other people? Again, these are just as loud as those big-ass engines. That's where it heads out to the exhaust. Okay, we're going to be walking over to the other side. I can't go down those stairs, unfortunately. That's a big no-no. But his tools are all down there. His other panels are down there. The hot water's down there. Here's the other engine. Again, like I said, these engines are very, very loud. And I was talking through this whole thing. And I mean, I wasn't talking normal. I was yelling over this. And you still couldn't hear me. This is his tool room, where he repairs the engines or anything else that's on the boat. Anything that needs to be fixed on the boat, we go to him. We don't go to the mate. Now, the mate can assist him, but none of us are supposed to touch anything that needs to be fixed. He has to do it. This is our parts room. This is where he keeps some extra parts. Yes, he's got some parts on order because this boat had just crewed up just before we got on the boat. So a lot of things were cleaned out. So he took stock. He's placing an order for some parts to have them on hand. Now, in this next part of the video, I'm going to show you, there's one of my deep freezers. We're very low on groceries. Very low. Oh my God, it's almost empty. Guess what? I'm going to have another large grocery order. Y'all asked me if we have a laundry room. Here we go. There's our laundry room. One washer, one dryer. I found out since I made this video, we definitely have a lot more soap and Dawn than this. It's down in the front hole. And the toilet paper should be down in the front hole, and the soap should be up here in the laundry room. And there's some more soap and bleach and cleaning stuff. I'm not sure what's in that yellow thing, but I'm not allowed to get into it, so I don't. Alright, this is our rudder room. I cannot go past the door due to the fact if the captain was to start up, there's a lot of moving parts in there. If I was to trip and fall, I could be badly injured or killed. So I am not allowed in there. This is the long hallway. That window there was to the generator room. Just another quick pan on how this is. Our chief keeps this engine room very clean. later on this week, he's going to be chipping the floor and repainting it. But it still looks good, don't it? But he's very picky. You can almost lick it off that floor. These green pads, of course, he's always got to have at hand either to soak up any oil or diesel that may have spilled. Oh, the guys like to leave their boots in there when they get wet. They put them in there upside down. Within a couple hours, they're dry. Trust me, it's very hot in that room. Here's another view of the control panel. The control room. Well, it is 2 a.m. in the morning. We are now moving, so I am going to show you or let you hear the engines, how louder they can get. It'll be just a short clip, so bear with me. Be right back.